They say comparison is the thief of joy. What they rarely say is, comparison is a mirror you can't unsee. This is the story of Simon Blake, a man whose eyes always looked outward, until one day he was forced to look inward. Simon grew up wanting to be someone successful, someone admired. He watched his friends rise, get praised, live bold lives. He measured himself by their milestones, promotions, weddings, accolades. Every time someone celebrated, Simon felt invisible. At the office, he'd scroll through social media, see a colleague's promotion post, and a quiet voice whisper, "Why not me?" He'd work longer hours, buy nicer suits, hide his exhaustion under success. But deep down, something shriveled. One evening, Simon arrived home late. On his desk lay a framed photo. It was him at age 18, radiant and full of dreams, holding a sketchbook. He hadn't touched a pencil since. He sank into a chair and pulled out his phone. Picture after picture, classmates traveling, couples celebrating, creators launching. He felt sharp pain. A comment popped, "So proud of you, Mark, you're an inspiration." Simon didn't know Mark well. He wondered if he'd ever be someone others felt proud of. Tears came, he closed his eyes. In that moment, he made a decision. The comparison had to end. The next morning, Simon turned on the mirror, the one he rarely faced. His reflection looked tired, hollow, uncertain. He stared, then raised his hand to touch it, but the mirror didn't break. It just stared back. He whispered, "What have I become?" His reflection's eyes seemed to respond, not with shame, but with longing. Days later, Simon wandered into a small bookstore. An old man was reading beside the window. Books all around, calm, quiet. Simon asked about a motivational book. The man smiled. "Here," he said, handing Simon a blank journal. "Not a book, this is your space. Write your life, not someone else." Simon frowned. "I don't know what to write." The old man nodded. "You first have to remember who you are." Simon took the journal home. Day after day, he wrote, small moments, dreams he'd forgotten, fears he'd buried. He stopped chasing others' stories. He sketched again. Not to impress, but to feel alive. He walked alone, he read books he had avoided. He ignored the scrolling. Slowly his skin felt lighter, the ache in his chest lessened. One evening, a coworker congratulated him on an idea he pitched. Simon paused. Instead of brushing it off, he said, "Thank you." At home, he looked in the mirror. His reflection was softer. Not perfect, but real. That night, he posted something, not for praise, not for comparison, but just because it mattered to him. Comparison will always follow you if you let it. Look in the mirror, write your story, build your life in your own light. You are not a version of anyone else. You are the only you'll ever be.
If you like the video, please subscribe.